Carrying on from my video last week where I looked at the 9th, 10th and 11th Doctor's highest rated IMDb episode, today we are going to take a look at the 12th, 13th, 14th and 15th Doctor's highest rated IMDb episode. Now, quick disclaimer, obviously with the 15th Doctor it is still an ongoing Doctor, so there may have been higher rated ones since I recorded this, but at the time of recording, these were the highest. And also don't forget to like and subscribe, come up videos every Friday. And let's get into it. 12th Doctor, Heaven Sent, Season 9, Episode 11, 9.6. In this episode, you find the Doctor alone and depressed. He finds himself in this nightmarish castle, seemingly created to terrify him. However, the Doctor being the Doctor soon finds out everything is not quite what it seems, and he must solve a way of getting out of the prison, which he does through punching a diamond wall through multiple life cycles. Now, Heaven Sent is one of those episodes where it can become a bit repetitive. I think the payoff of this does negate that once you get to that point. And of course, this is a very heavy Doctor episode, which sounds a bit weird because obviously it's Doctor Who, but Clara's not really in it. Me personally, I think a 9.6 rating is a little bit high. I do think there are other better episodes for the 12th Doctor. 13th Doctor, Flux, Chapter 4, Village of the Angels, Season 13, Episode 4, 7.7. Now, this is the first one that actually has a quite big rating drop for the highest rated one for the Doctor. However, the story is that the Angels take the TARDIS to the village of Mediton in 1967. Doctor, Yaz and Dan soon discover that the Angels has a motive, while others of its kind attack the village and send all its residents back in time as part of their plot. This one is a little bit weird, in my opinion. I do like the addition of the Angels, especially when they're going through that sort of trench place and there is just angels in the walls and there's just angels everywhere. And the fact the Doctor almost got turned into an angel, that was pretty cool. The addition of Claire Brown having the angel in her head and it actually being a sort of good angel, that was a bit weird to me because the Angels have always been these big bads of Doctor Who. But to be fair, this is the highest rated one I could find for 13th Doctor, and at 7.7, it's not that high. 14th Doctor, Wild Blue Yonder, 8.2. In this episode, the TARDIS takes the Doctor and Donna to the furthest edge of the universe, where they encounter two beings who have shapeshifted into looking like them. This episode kind of screamed David Tennant and Catherine Tate. It kind of put us back into that 10th Doctor era, and it does have some of the small sort of stuff that you like to see. Like when they met Isaac Newton and they basically gave him the name for gravity and he mishears it as Mavity, and that joke actually sticks and is used quite a few times in the 15th Doctor's episodes. And of course we got Bernard Cribbins for the last time as Wilfred Mott, and I'm so glad he got to be in this episode before he passed, and we got that nice moment between the Doctor, Donna and Wilfred. And the 15th Doctor, 73 Yards, Season 1, Episode 4, 8.1. The Doctor and Ruby land on the Welsh coast where they come across these objects on the ground, and Ruby accidentally disturbs it. And through the whole episode we see an old woman in the background waving and trying to get someone's attention. Anytime someone goes up to that woman, they then start to run in fear, and it even happens to the Doctor. And we see the Doctor's TARDIS stay in Wales and never moves again. Ruby eventually grows old, And it turns out the woman who was trying to get her attention was actually her herself in this weird time travel sort of thing. Now, this episode to me is a little bit weird. It does cross into the territory of what was the point of it. It was more of a what if than actually sort of progressing anywhere in a story. Everyone leaves Ruby, but then eventually she is the person who gets them to leave. The lack of the Doctor in this episode, especially for his first season and only the 4th episode in, it was a very brave and bold move. I like the sci-fi element, I like the horror element of it, but like I said, it didn't really do much for the series. But anyway, that has been the top rated IMDb New Who Doctors episodes. What did you think? What would you rate the highest ones? Let me know in the comments. But as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again.